Hey guys, we're going to have a look at something we've been doing quite a bit of anyway. Now, I have said, look, use a pick, don't use a pick, use your fingers, whatever you like. Well, let's have a look at actual couple of really cool things with our finger picking. So let's take ourselves a nice chord. Got to be a favourite, A minor. Now, when we're finger picking, if you look at my right hand, I've got my thumb and four fingers. So four fingers sit on the bottom of the guitar. That is a standard thing. The thumb bounces between top and bottom. Not really going to focus on that at the moment, but suffice to say I'll hit my root note with the thumb. Now, finger picking, you're just pulling like a trigger. Okay, now the idea behind it, you can create patterns within a chord. I'm sure everyone's tried that, but look, that can be done with a pick as well, really. What can't be done with a pick is getting it really fast. Not possible with a pick. So that is just pure practice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, if I show you on the side, it gives you an idea. It's just rhythm practice over and over. Now, the other thing we can do is switch up what we're picking. So I can pick two of the notes out of a chord, so thumb and second finger. All right, it gets a different rhythm again. Now I'm going to caveat here and say I am not a classical guitarist. If you want to learn this style really well, go and do some classical guitar tutorials. It is gold. So, what we'll do though is a few tricks and things. So, one of my favourites here is using it with a nice little blues number. So, running down a scale. So, you're not really thinking too much on the scale. You're just going to focus on this picking hand. Pick up the speed, drop back, slow down, whatever blues thing you're doing. So great little intro things, and you can change that up as well. It doesn't have to just be one finger down. You can have a you can run up. And it gives a really different lifting feeling to it. And I'm running high to low, going low to high. And then also alternating sort of pick your own patterns up, create them. All right, now looking at how we can use this really well in our lead, using it to hit these intervals that actually ring out. So depending what sort of interval you want, but the ones that are easier to remember are your thirds and your fifths, right? So if you've got a minor third, you can use that. A fourth, but in your lead. If you want to look for a bigger interval, knowing that, say, there's your octave, you've got a 7th there. So it's this. Right, picking your actual intervals is really key. And going, all right. Adds the tension, releases. So that's your thirds and fifths and ninths and all sorts. Think about your tension you want to create. All right, now bring it back to some chords. If we're going to use our finger picking really well, we'll drop back to the A minor, the open, just so you don't have to think about the chord. And we finger pick. When you start to tie that in with some of your linear runs that you can do across a string, so using the ninth, back to the third, minor third, and fourth, you can get some really nice pick away randomly, see what sticks. And sometimes just hitting away randomly makes you sound a lot better than you really are, but it also can get you to come up with a really cool little riff. So what I want you to do, jump in, have a muck around with finger picking, play a little bit of blues, play some chords, and just get a taste for it. Now, if you're really mad about it, do go and do some classical lessons, and you go into a whole new world of finger picking. We'll leave it there, and I'll see you next time.